Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Emily, the home bookkeeper, and on this channel I help business owners and fellow freelance bookkeepers navigate the ever-changing QuickBooks Online, while sharing insightful videos on all things business ownership and finance. As always, this is a sample company provided by QuickBooks for educational purposes only. In today's video, we are going to be exploring a complete overview of QuickBooks Online's new look for business owners. You may have been a part of the few that are already noticing these format changes, as QBO rolls out updates on a group-by-group basis, but these updates are expected to be fully live at the beginning of 2022. So something you'll notice right off the bat is the dashboard. It seems like QuickBooks is trying to make accounting and managing business financials easier for business owners by categorizing everything in this money in, money out format. So where the business overview used to be on the dashboard, it now has its own tab on the left-hand side toolbar. Here you'll notice some subtabs like the new location for reports, the planner, and projects. In the business overview, it has the customizable cash flow. And in some smaller boxes, as you scroll down, a quick look into your 30-day profit and loss, expenses, bank accounts, where you can even access the Connect Account feature if you have additional or new accounts you would like funneled into your QuickBooks Online profile. And finally, the business's invoices and sales. Next, let's get into reports. This is where you can get customizable reports for your own knowledge, or if you are trying to take out a loan, expand your business, or even in the event of an audit. QBO will feature the most popular reports under the favorites, but you can change which reports are featured by clicking this star icon. If you are unsure what each report is for or the data it showcases, you can click the question mark icon next to it for a description. The Planner is a new feature of QuickBooks Online that I have been loving for my client meetings. I like to go over where my clients are financially every quarter or at least every year. The Planner is a great way to get a future look into the cash flow of a business. Now that everything is becoming more digital, you can sync with the accounts you already have connected to analyze cash flow, predict patterns, and estimate the future of your financials without messing up your books. Up next is projects. This is a feature I love for almost all of my particular clients, and I have been encouraging them to get into the habit of using it. So if you are a landscaper or an auto shop, or maybe an excavator, or even a house flipper, really any service-based business that works on multiple jobs at once, I highly recommend utilizing projects. You can track your profitability, see how much labor is costing on a particular job, and create better estimates for future bids. I have done an accountant view video on this, but maybe I'll create a business view projects video. Let me know in the comments if that's something you wish to see on my channel. Next up is banking. Now this might be the biggest change so far. Since this is a sample company, not all the features of QuickBooks are available or connected, but the new banking tab gives you an inside look at your business's credit score, capital, and it's also the home of the PPP Loan Center. This is no longer where you access your bank accounts. I know, it's weird, but we are all adaptable, and the changes will only seem new for a little while. Now let's get into the Get Paid and Pay screen. This is where you'll notice QBO's new money in, money out mentality the most. Under Get Paid is the new home for customers, invoices, your specialized payment link, and your products and services inventory. In the customer screen along the top, you'll notice the QBO color-coded insights. And as you scroll down, you'll see your customer list. Along the top is your current estimates, unbilled activity, invoices that are overdue, open invoices, and the amount paid in the last 30 days. To create a new customer, click the green New Customer button to open the customer information screen. Here, it is incredibly important to add as much detail as possible. I know sometimes business owners can feel like they are in a rush, but it is important to complete this form to the best of your ability the first time. You can add in notes, tax info, payment and billing data, a preferred language. You can even attach any contracts or agreements and select the customer type under additional info. Going into the Invoices screen, you'll notice the same color-coded insights along the top. As you scroll down, you'll see overdue invoices first, then coming due, then paid. The unpaid invoices show for the year to help you manage debts and customer collections. In the green, collected but not deposited and deposited invoices show data for the last 30 days. To create a new invoice, click the green Create Invoice button below your Insights bar. This is the same as before. Nothing here has changed. Just simply select the customer you wish to invoice, and since you added all the customer info when you created their profile, their details should automatically populate. Then complete the rest of the invoice as normal. You can select if there is a discount or if sales tax needs to be applied. You can leave a message in the invoice or message as a statement. You can attach a file like an estimate or a contract. You can even print preview if you're looking to print your invoice, or make a recurring payment if this is a service or subscription that will be charged on a recurring basis. Then select the green Save and Close or Send button when finished. Next is the Payment Link tab. This is where you can set up a personalized payment link that is connected directly to your QBO payments. This is great for on the go, taking payments in person, and ideal for donations if you're running a nonprofit. Now, in QuickBooks' efforts to make QBO more business user-friendly, I think this next tab is a bit of a stretch. It makes sense if you look at their new money in, money out model, but I don't personally find it ideal. Inventory has been renamed to Products and Services and are now under the Get Paid tab. Here is where you will manage inventory. The first thing you'll notice when entering is the low and out of stock insights along the top. To add a new product or service, click the green New button in the top right-hand corner. Then select the item or service you wish to add and complete the details form. Filling out the form completely is of course ideal. Make sure you check if this is an item you sell to customers, if sales tax needs to be applied to this item, and if you purchase this item from a vendor to then resell. How much you paid for it originally, the account that expense comes from, and the vendor you order it from. Doing all the detailed entry up front makes all your future accounting tasks much easier and eliminates a lot of potential errors and mistakes. Next, under Pay, you'll see Vendors. Entering the Vendors tab, you'll notice your vendors' insights along the top. Open purchase orders, overdue bills, open bills, and the expenses incurred over the last 30 days. As you scroll down, you'll notice your list of vendors and any open balances you have. To create a new vendor, click the green New Vendor button, and just like before, complete the details screen as much as possible. Going down the toolbar, Payroll is next. If you have employees and aren't already using QuickBooks Payroll and QuickBooks Time, I honestly don't know what you're doing. These are obviously from the same company and designed to seamlessly work together, saving business owners time and money and from making unnecessary mistakes. You'll see two options for payroll types, and that's employees and contractors. Need to hire a new employee? Click the white Add an Employee button to open the employee information screen. Once again, complete this screen fully and to the best of your ability. You'll also notice the Compliance tab below. This is where all your payroll compliance is generated. Need workers' comp insurance in your state? Get a quote from a QBO partner company. Any data not entered into your profile already will populate in the appropriate areas later to remind you to stay in compliance. Up next is the new Bookkeeping tab. This is where your bookkeeper will work, or where you will complete all of your bookkeeping tasks. First is Transactions. This makes sense to be the opening screen, as this is where I do most of my work as a bookkeeper. I always like to start by updating this screen to get the most current data pulled into the bank feed. Once updated, scroll down to view the For Review Transactions. Here you can select a transaction to categorize. Pick the category, add a tag, a memo, and even an attachment like a receipt, and click Add when finished. You can also sync apps into QBO like PayPal, Square, etc. Next is the Receipts screen, where you can upload receipts directly from your computer, from Google Drive, or from your email, then match to the appropriate transactions. I love my Epson receipt scanner. It makes managing client receipts and my own super fast and easy. Over in the Sales screen, you'll again see all of your sales data. Align with your invoices if you scroll down. And finally, the Expenses screen. Here is the new place where you can print checks and enter in your expenses. To create a new expense, click the green New Transaction button and enter the expense details like you normally would. Nothing here has changed on this screen. Moving on, under the Manage tab is Rules. This is where you can create and manage the rules for frequent transactions. Like, do you subscribe to Audible? That is a charge that comes every month, since that is a subscription platform. Have it automatically categorized when it comes through the bank feed to save you time on your bookkeeping tasks. For a discount on Audible, use my link in the description box below. Here is also the new home for your chart of accounts. This is where you can access and manage your expenses, liabilities, income, bank, equity, and asset accounts. To create a new account, click the green New button located on the top right of your screen. Select the account type you wish to create, the detail type, name the account, and add a description. If this is a sub-account, check the box and select the account you wish to branch off of. Next on our tour is Tags. Now, this is a new feature that I am loving for my clients who are a little too burdensome in the chart of accounts. Tags and groups are a great way to break down transactions into more detailed categories. For example, if you run a fitness center and you wish to see what instructor or classes bring in the most revenue, or a retail shop that swaps inventory for the seasons. Regardless, you need to start utilizing tags like ASAP for deeper financial insights into your business. And finally, on the Bookkeeping tab is your Expert window, where your bookkeeper and your accountant will access the reconciliation screen. It's important for your bookkeeper to reconcile your accounts every single month. This keeps the business's financials up to date and on track. This is also great for catching holes in your accounting or fraudulent charges. When fraud hits your account, you typically only have a short window to dispute the charges. So reconciling helps to keep accounts tidy and prepares the financials for tax time. Managing business finances is like a relay race. The duty goes from the business owner, then it's passed along to the bookkeeper, then to the accountant for a tax season touchdown. The next tab is Taxes. This is where you can set up and enter in all your sales tax data in 1099 filings. If you have contractors that work with your business, which I'm sure you do, this is where you will prepare their 1099 tax forms or where you will let Intuit do it for you electronically. If you prefer to let your bookkeeper do this, which I highly recommend, you can order a 1099 kit from QuickBooks directly by clicking the blue link at the bottom of the screen. And finally, apps. You can sync third-party apps to your QBO profile for easy business management. Apps like Salesforce, DocuSign, even QuickBooks Payroll and QuickBooks Time, PayPal, and thousands more. And of course, the mileage tab. Tracking mileage is so important for any business owner, but especially for those who travel from place to place and job to job. You can connect directly to the QBO mobile app or enter in trips manually and keep track of different business travel purposes. Easily click the round trip button to let QuickBooks Online calculate for you. You can even manage vehicles if you have a fleet to track and simply scroll down to view all of your trips. And there you have it, a complete overview of the new 2022 changes coming to QuickBooks Online Business Owner's View. If you have any questions on this new look, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And of course, share any video requests you may have. For more business resources, supplies, gadgets, must-haves, and more, make sure to check out edjconsultinggroup.com/resources, linked in the description box below. And of course, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those bell notifications so you'll never miss an upload. For even more content, feel free to follow me on Instagram @EmmaDawn and connect with me on LinkedIn. If you are in need of more assistance, personalized one-on-one entrepreneurship support, business development services, or bookkeeping and payroll management, feel free to email or visit edjconsultinggroup.com for a full list of services offered. My firm is fully inclusive and ready to help you along wherever you may be in your entrepreneurship journey.